The workplace. Obtaining information. Obtained information. Informed consent. This implies deliberation and free choice. Associates may feel pressure, real or imagined. The associate must understand what they are agreeing to. For consent to be legitimate, it must be voluntary. Obtaining information by polygraph test. Polygraphs are a fast and economical way to verify information provided by associates or candidates. Allows employers to identify dishonest associates or candidates. Permits business to abolish audits and oppressive controls. Defenders lie on 3 assumptions of the polygraph. Lying triggers an involuntary, distinctive response that telling the truth does not. What it really does is records that the respondent was more disturbed by one question over another. Assumed polygraphs are extraordinarily accurate. When administered correctly, tests are accurate more than 90% of the time. Correctly is the key word here. Major assumption is that polygraphs cannot be beaten. The easiest way to beat a polygraph is to augment your response to the control questions by some form. Polygraphs' moral reasons. In addition to informed consent, 3 points should be taken into consideration. Information to be sought should be clearly and significantly related to the job. Not only job-related grounds for a polygraph, but they must be compelling enough to justify violating the associate's privacy. And concern regarding the sort of information gathered, who will have access to it, and how it will be disposed. Obtaining information through personality test. Companies initiate these types of tests to determine if a prospective applicant will fit within their organization, have a good work ethic, and get along with others. Consent is usually less than fully voluntary, as they are usually a part of a battery of tests applicants must take. Some questions can be considered intrusive and makes people feel uncomfortable. Many tests have little or no research to back them up and have not been validated. Obtaining information by monitoring employees on the job. Many organizations monitor associates by computer activity, including email, fax, and telephone. Customer service associates often have calls recorded to ensure accuracy and efficiency. These can also be used as training tools. Associates don't necessarily have a problem with the monitoring, but more so that it's so secret. Associates feel what is good for one should be good for all. If associates are monitored, the management should be so. Monitoring can create moral problems. Private areas, such as in the bathrooms, showers, or locker rooms, and this creates a serious threat to privacy. Often gathers personal information without the associate's consent. Notification of monitoring does not imply that the associate consents. Serious moral questions when monitoring devices are not used for the intended purposes, such as for harassment and snooping. Obtaining information through drug tests. Many pre-employment offers are requiring passing a drug test to be considered for employment. Many businesses also require random drug tests. Many businesses also require passing a drug test immediately after an on-the-job injury or an accident. Drug testing is not only for illegal drugs, but for alcohol and prescription abuse as well. Drug testing must be pertinent to the employee performance and there must be a lot at stake. Company drug test procedures must be followed. Will assistance and therapy be offered, or will the associate be dismissed and face potential criminal proceedings? Testing must respect the dignity and rights of